1 for 22, 6.1. The ball is not swinging. That has been the worrisome part of the equation for Ireland. Last 4 or 5 overs, the ball has stopped to swing. Turned out to be a nice, bright afternoon here at Kingston. Refurbished cricket stadium. Absolutely brilliant looking. Very good facilities. Lush green outfield. Good facilities for media. Good facilities for the people. Also, the big stands are shaded. That's a massive stand, that.
Our commentary position in the center of that building, up top. The digital screen in the east. And there's a big in-swinger.
As massive as the media center.
We're right behind that glass. Somewhere in there. Beautiful view right down the pitch.
I guess because of that view that we get, we've been assigned to name man of the match. We know exactly who the performers are from that angle. Really has become a top quality facility. He'll certainly be running for the man of the match. Bray played beautifully.
And while that's been going on, Trent Johnson has bowled a maiden over. It's 169 for 5.
Good attendance. A lot of people have come from Ireland. Some local interest as well, which is always good to see. These are the posh people, the private boxes. You also get a very good view from there. Nice seats, comfortable seats. Has been a good game, not a one-sided game at all. Good competition between two competitive teams. Ireland making their debut and been pretty impressive out there. Zimbabwe fighting it out.
Yes.
That last over from Trent Johnson, a maiden, brought the differential between runs and balls down somewhat. It's probably just about 13 now. Right, I'm right on the money. 13. And this was that over. Everything on a penny. Bit of swing, bit of cut, bit of everything, but no runs.
They're keeping him certainly quiet. They want him on strike as well. Taylor 9 from 28 balls.
Come on, Boaty! Give us 6 here, Boats, come on, bud!
Required rate now almost 5, 4.9.
Come on, come on!
Oh, edge and 4. Unlucky. But that certainly break the shackles.
It always happens at a time when things are looking nice and tight. And this would be a genuine outside edge from Brendan Taylor. Would have gone where a first slip would be normally, but there's no one there.
A lucky bow tie, a lucky bow tie.
He right in first slip's lap. Fortunately, there's no first slip, and it's 4 runs.
You see any value of the keeper standing up to Botha?
I don't think there's much in it at this point. Batsman hasn't shown any inclination to leave his crease. Had he done so, then it would be justified. It's a single, but by staying up there, you nullify one way of getting the batsman out, because if he gets a thick enough edge, you have no chance at all. Whereas if you're back, you add that to the possibilities of getting him out. So unless he's shown an inclination to move around the crease or go down the wicket, you know, wait and see first. Because Botha is quick enough to get the ball to carry.
40 overs bowled, 10 left, 175 for the loss of 5 wickets. They're still hopeful. I believe that they are the Irish fans. 47 now required from 60 balls, 5 wickets in hand. Matsakaneri, the settled individual, on 43. Strike rate of almost 92. Captain will continue. Oh, nicely struck. Straight drive, boundary. What a good strike from Taylor. Really a crucial boundary at this stage.
He likes to get onto the front foot, Brendan Taylor. And he's a pretty straight player. This was up there, half volley, and he gave it the business. Dead straight, right back down the ground. That hurt.
Over pitching it just a little and the penalty. This is clever batting, intelligent stuff from Taylor. Boundary being followed by a single. That is how it should be done. Just 3 away from the 50 target, this partnership. Matsakaneri has been given respect. There's a long off in place for him. There's 4 men in the ring. 3 on the off, 1 on the leg side. Mid on.
Yes.
He chops that one for 1. This is good going. Ireland looking just a little bit tired out there.
Come on, Jonah!
Look at the partnerships. That big one between Chibaba and Sibanda, and those were supported by Duffin and Sibanda, and 21 between Matsakaneri and Sibanda. Now it's 48, and this is the partnership that should end this game.
Zimbabwe had 2 pacemakers and the others just rallying around them, Sibanda and Matsakaneri. Just worked perfectly with him for them so far. A wicket at this stage should make this game more interesting.
No.
That's why he's got a slip in place now. His gloves are not tied up. Maybe they're just a little small in size. Maybe he feels comfortable with that setting.
Well, he's increasing the surface here. He can get caught off. It's the end of the over. It's 182 for 5.
Nicely put. He's stressing the obvious, I guess, Jeffrey Dujon. They're making sure that that block of the ground is secured and guarded. Two serious-looking cops.
Two members of the Jamaica Special Constabulary Force.
Come on, come on,
They'll be
back
here around the ground to ensure that there's no Irish invasion. If Ireland happen to win this game, the Irish are looking a little bit worried at this point.
That single will raise the 50 of the partnership. Expertly played by Taylor. He was given good support to Matsikineri. Just calmed his nerves a little because his innings must have given him a bit of confidence.
It's looked like a well thought out and well put together partnership between these two. It looks like one. Don't think they'll try it again. Matsikineri's coming. This could be close. It looks out to me.
Well, Ireland do not look very happy with the result. Don't look too chuffed up. He grounded his bat once again, too close to call. Dive was in. Was the bat grounded? Was the toe in the air when the stumps were broken, or was the toe grounded? That is the big question that the third umpire really will have to answer. I think he'll be given the benefit of the doubt. The dive was in. Can't get a clear view from this angle. Good decision. Not out. Close thing. Matsikineri survives to live another ball. 46 now from 49. But he took a lot of risk. Unnecessary risk, really.
Langford Smith, the fielder. That was a very close thing. It's the second one we've had. Both have gone in the batsman's direction.
Straight hit. Will this be taken? Oh, dropped by Bray. And what more? It goes for a boundary. Oh, what a costly miss. That should have been taken. He had plenty of time really to see the flight of that drive. Matsikineri gets a 50 as a result of that drop chance. He'll raise his bat. Nevertheless, it has been a good knock. Could very well turn out to be a match winner for Zimbabwe.
Off just 51 balls as well. Made in very good time. Well, he's got his boundary for the over. So he'll go back into single mode. Here's that drop catch. Bray made good ground to his left, got to it, and should have taken it comfortably.
Well, the opportunity came. It wasn't accepted by Ireland. This game drifting fast from them. 189 for 5.
back, Heavy! No, no.
New bowler will be Kevin O'Brien. Taylor facing. Get a bye there. Or did he get an edge? Seems to have got some bat on that. It's looking all but over for Ireland. Zimbabwe look as if they'll take this one home, and to take it to the end, it will be Amir Sohail and with him Michael Holding.
Thank you, Dosh. Kevin O'Brien being brought into the attack at this late stage. Hasn't bowled in this game before. Perhaps the captain just hoping that something will go well for him. Jeffrey DeJohn said Zimbabwe is seemingly heading towards victory. You never can tell though in this game. Ireland should never give it up, should keep on trying.
Yeah, Polly, come on, buddy!
Certainly shouts of encouragement there for the bowler. That's well hit. Won't get to the boundary. Couple runs.
Well, there was an opportunity for the Irish team to get on top. In the last over, when the off spinner was hit in the air, and the fieldsman Bray at deep mid-off dropped that one. At the moment, the equation is favouring Zimbabwean team, and that's for sure. Both these batsmen, they're looking set and looking very positive. Should have been taken, and it is indeed a costly miss.
And of course, to make matters worse, it went over the boundary for 4 runs. Well, that's not very good cricket. They are looking for wickets, Ireland, but the wicketkeeper throwing the ball at the non-strikers end without the man at mid-on watching. He had absolutely no idea what was happening behind him. Obviously not the wicketkeeper's fault. And O'Brien. They were looking for 2 here, Matsakineri. He's quick. Gets them comfortably. It's 198 for 5.
Well, they're running between the wickets. Has been the feature of this partnership. They have ran well.
Just 24 runs to win. That's all they require, Zimbabwe. Easy single.
Straight through, Max, straight through him if he's in your way, eh?
Posting along. This has been a very good partnership. Taylor and Matsakineri. 133 for 5, and things were just starting to look a bit shaky for Zimbabwe. That was powerfully hit. Straight down the ground. Don't find too many fielders behind the bowler. That brings up 200 for Zimbabwe.
Well, he hits the ball very hard. Matsakineri. And at the same time, keeps on farming the gap. Hitting the ball as straight as you like. No chance for the fieldsman at mid-on.
That's a close call. I think the third umpire will be called for, but I think Taylor had his back. He isn't worried. Had to ask for it though, Ian Gould.
Well, the bat is not inside. Oh, I think he's out.
Well, Taylor was looking so confident. He hadn't gotten his bat back. There's no doubt that the ball hit the bowler's hand. Don't think there's any doubt that the bat is outside of the crease either. That's interesting. A wicket. What a way to go. I think Taylor knew he would have been on his way though. He's almost off the ground already. Or perhaps he was told by someone in the dressing room. It's 203 for 6. He was out there very quickly as well, Gary Brent, the new batsman for Zimbabwe. Had a quick chat with Matsukaneri. Off strike, of course.
Let's get two new men.
Was at the non-striker's end, obviously, when he was run out. Here we go again. Not over yet.
Come on, boys. Let's get two new faces, eh? Two new faces out here, guys. Come on, Mac.
That's gone very fine. Have to wait, see what signal the umpire gives, whether it was bat or not. It's a boundary, just whether it's gone to the batsman or not. Yes, it is. Got a bit of bat on that. It's 207 for 6.
Well, that's how the wicket number 6 fell. Brenton Taylor, who was playing so well, got out in a very sad fashion.
So, Harry Brent now on strike. 44 overs, 6 overs left. They need just 15 runs, Zimbabwe. Johnston, the captain, is back.
Well, at the moment, what the Irish team they should be looking to do, which is very important, to keep Matsukaneri away from strike. He has played so well.
Now this will haunt Ireland. This was Matsukaneri before he had scored. Should have been out. He hadn't even faced the ball. At the moment, he's 64 runs from 61 deliveries. Wasn't the best of throws, but it was good enough. McCullen was the bowler. McCullen was the man that should have taken the bails off. He's a long way out. I think if the Ireland team watch the highlights after this game, if they lose, they will cut that out of their highlights. They don't want to be seeing that. Edged and... well, he's not going. Brian Jerling isn't interested either.
And the bowler never appealed. He was not interested at all. Well, the wicketkeeper and the fieldsman at the slip, both of them, they were very confident. Well, there was a sound. It must have been the case of bat hitting the pad.
Yes, definitely. Definitely a sound, but it was the bat hitting the pad. Trent Johnston, the bowler, he would have seen that the bat was a fair way away from the ball. He wasn't interested in appealing. Wicketkeeper went up though. Well, that will tell us when the sound came. Ball wasn't by the bat initially. Then a drive and a miss. Nervous times now for Zimbabwe.
And Matsakaneri is doing the right thing. He's just walked up to the batsman, Gary Brent, to keep your calm. There is no need to take any risks. Just be there. Let me score the runs. Just try and survive. Last delivery of this over.
Well, a little bit close if he hits. Again, they took a long time in deciding whether they were running or not. Not too sure they needed to be taking a single off the last delivery either. It's 208 for 6. All of 30 deliveries to go, 5 overs, just 14 runs needed. Zimbabwe are still favourites. I don't think we have to ask who she's supporting. Didn't really play the best of shots, Chikimbura, when he was dismissed. Number 47 on that shirt. I think his innings was pretty much like the trimmings on that shirt. Not much substance.
Boydie, no one, mate, no one. Fuck.
Just a single, that's all they need. That brings Matsukinira back on strike.
Have a look at that screen, mate.
Both had 8 overs with 29 runs before this.
They can go downtown here, Boatsy. Come on, mate.
Well, it has been an authoritative innings right from the word go. Took the attack to the bowlers in a very crunch situation. That was a huge let-off.
Bowling, mate, bowling.
Well, this is the man the Irish team need to get rid of. The hallmark of his innings has been hitting the ball straight. Plenty of boundaries. And a big six.
That's what he needs to be doing at this point, though. Keep the ball on the ground. Doesn't want to be taking any chances with this team this close to victory. Needs to stay there until the very end. A runner ball at the moment for Matsukineri. Just a couple of runs from that over. 210 for 6, Zimbabwe. Certainly has been a very interesting game here at Sabina Park today. Second game in this Group D. Don't think either team have great hopes of getting through to the next stage, but they certainly will be looking for bragging rights to see after this game. Ireland 2-2-1 for 9, Zimbabwe 2-10 for 6 at this same point.
No!
These containers have been in the harbour for quite some time. I think that one has been loaded and is heading out. Ireland desperately trying to bowl dot balls to try and put some pressure on Zimbabwe. Just 2 runs came from the previous over.
Mikey, whatever the result is, one thing is for sure, that the Irish team needs to be credited. They have fought well. They're playing their first big game. First ever World Cup game. Good single once again.
Kevin O'Brien is the man there at mid-wicket. Another fumble. This would have been close if he had managed to pick this up cleanly. Still a long way out. Another opportunity goes a begging. That's well run. No risk at all there. Almost as if they have given up in the stands. The 11 on the field haven't given up yet, though, especially the captain. This is, of course, his final over. Trent Johnston, 1 for 32 so far. Has done well. Yorker was perfect in length, but not quite in line. Yorkers on leg stump are a lot more dangerous than Yorkers on that off stump. Well, he's bringing in the fielders. Long off comes up. Man on the point boundary comes up. Deep square leg comes up. Looking to save the single to keep Matsukaneri away from the strike when the next over starts.
Question is he looking for a single or a boundary? Well, the intent was a boundary. Good delivery to end the over. 2-1, 2 for 6.
Well, those two thought it was a catch. They thought he had taken a wicket with his last delivery, Trent Johnston. Not quite. Bowled well though. 10 overs, 2 maidens, 1 for 32. Good Yorker. Pulling length. Well fielded, not quite. Wasn't a catch. You'll soon see a bit of disappointment there. Three overs to go. 18 deliveries to go. 10 runs to get. It's not over. Long discussion between both and the captain, Trent Johnston. At the moment, there are 6 fielders inside the circle to try and keep Gary Brent on strike, not give him any singles. Don't see any singles on the offside in front of square. You'll have to be down to third man, one would suggest. Otherwise, the singles would have to come on the onside.
Well, the best option would be to hit the ball straight.
Oh.
That's the area you were mentioning. There's no point hitting the ball in that particular direction. There's plenty of cover for the bowler on the offside. There's a mid-off in the ring, extra covers, and a deep point.
That's close, that's out. That's better than a dot ball.
Is the up twist in the tail. Wicket at the right moment. Anything can happen from here on. Slow delivery on that occasion did the trick, and it was a brave decision by the umpire. But the Irish players, they'll take it, and they are jubilant. They think they're in. 2-1, 2 for 7.
Well, the captain gets to the crease. Prosper would say. Still 10 runs to get. 15 balls to get them in.
There'll be few nerves, without any doubt, even though he's the captain of the Zimbabwean team. He'll be feeling the pressure. And that's why he's there.
Go one.
Slow delivery doing the trick.
Well, every run counts. Plus, although it's just one ball to go, it gets Matsukanere back on strike.
Well, they're certainly aspiring for Irish victory here. But where their team is working hard, they still feel they can win this.
Only a few moments ago, Irish seemed a bit down. They seemed as if they had given up in the stands. We know the players hadn't. They're alive again, though. Well bowled and well played. Another over comes to an end. It's 213 for 7, Zimbabwe. So just 9 needed with 12 deliveries to come. Another thing that Ireland will be thinking about is who do I throw the ball to? Trent Johnston has bowled his allocation of 10. Botha has bowled his allocation of 10. He saw one over previously from Kevin O'Brien. And he's back. First over, only over so far, cost him 8 runs. They can't afford that in this over. Yeah! Straight to Malat, extra cover. Another man is gone.
Well, it was a brave decision to bring on O'Brien because he gave away 8 runs in his previous over. And as they say, luck favors the brave. Full toss was hit straight to the fieldsman. And what a wicket. And what great time they got this wicket. And look at the reaction. He knows they are so close. Prosper Otsaya perishes without prospering. And Zimbabwe are struggling at 2-1-3 for 8.
And Pofu on strike. No run there. All the fielders inside the circle are coming in quite sharply. Not too many singles available. Just 17 runs to his name, Mpofu. And the Zimbabwe now need 9 from 10. Matsukanere is off strike, standing helpless at the non-striker's end. No run there either.
What would he be thinking, Matsukanere? How he's going to approach this situation? Things they are getting tense for the Zimbabweans.
Well bowled. Good in length. 9 from 8. 4 delivers in this over, no runs scored yet. What Matsukanera certainly doesn't want is a single off the last delivery of the over to put him back at the non-striker's end. Well stopped. Everything is going Ireland's way. Well, the captain now has decided to push a few fielders back. He's quite happy now to give Mpofu a single. Doesn't want any boundaries, that's for sure. And
well, I think the best thing Matsukaneri would have done over there, ask Mpofu to go after the bowler, try and hit a boundary. He doesn't want a single.
Well, this is going to be a run out. The only positive there for Zimbabwe is that Matsukanera will remain on strike for the final over. Not too sure what Mpofu was doing, thinking about a single there. Matsukanera certainly wasn't interested.
Well, this game is becoming more interesting after every delivery. Another wicket at the right moment for the Irish team. Matsukaneri doing an intelligent thing, not running. He knew that he has to do everything if the Zimbabweans, they have to win this game. 2-1-3 for 9.
Last man for Zimbabwe, Edward Rainsford. He's the non-striker. Matsukanera will be hoping that he can get these 9 runs off this last over. He has to do it all. Andrew White is the man with the ball in his hands.
Well, Andrew White has bowled only 2 overs. Picked up 1 wicket and has been economical. Very anxious Zimbabwean dressing room. Well, the field placing the bowler has at the moment, it's predominantly onside field. They know Matsukaneri likes to hit the ball on the onside. 4.
That's a good shot. Well fielded. He'll get 2 runs though. That's what he needs. Even numbers, Matsukaneri. 2, 4, 6. He'll be happy with those sort of scores. So 7 runs to get, 5 balls to go. He'll get at least 2 here again. He shouldn't want more than 2. Five or 4.
Well, the bowler feeling the pressure. Started off badly. And the second delivery, the follow-up delivery from the full toss, has been too short.
Is he going to be caught? No, it's forward, just short. He takes a single, Matsukanera. That puts Rainsford on strike. So 4 of 3 A long chat now between Rainsford and Matsukaneri. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
These Irish people, they're desperate for victory. They have come very close though.
Well, fielders are going all over the place. They're not absolutely sure where they want the fielders. They're not absolutely sure which fielders they want in which positions. Finally, they settle on 5 fielders inside the circle. Rainsford on strike. There's 6. There's one other just behind the square leg umpire. Rainsford on strike. 9 wickets down, remember. 4 runs to get off 3 deliveries. And he gets a single. That's exactly what Zimbabwe needed. Matsukaneri back on strike. 3 runs to get, 2 deliveries to come.
Not a great delivery from the bowler. It was pushed through the air. Made it much more easier for number 11 batsman to hit the ball into the gap for a single. Well, the danger man is on strike now. 2 deliveries for him to score 3 runs.
That's gone over backward point. It just dropped. He's looking for 2, Matsukaneri. And they get them. Scores are level. What is happening out there?
Well, everything. The ball was hit in the air. There was an opportunity for the Irish team to finish off the proceedings, but it didn't happen. And then comedy of errors as far as the running between was concerned. Well, the Zimbabwean very lucky, one must say.
Well, it was the captain himself at backward point who managed to get a hand to that. Wasn't the easiest of catches. But the important thing is that Zimbabwe got 2 just about. They cannot lose now, Zimbabwe. Scores tied. 1 run to win from the last delivery. And as you have a look at the field, they're all in trying to save that single. Matsukaneri on strike. Will he try and pierce his field or will he look for a single? I suggest he'll be trying to hit a boundary. 9 wickets down, remember, last delivery, 1 run to win. Well, the stumping, it's a tie.
Well, hats off to this Irish team. They have worked hard all the way through, and they have fought valiantly. And in the end, they have managed to pick up the last wicket of the last delivery of their allotted 50 overs. And they have managed to get a tied match. What a game this has been.
Well, he certainly was looking for a boundary there, Matsukaneri. He swung hard, he missed. And Rainsford, who was backing up very far indeed, was out of his crease. And they managed to effect the run out at the non-striker's end. Not that it would have mattered, it's a tie nonetheless. Ireland lost 9 wickets, and of course Zimbabwe lost all 10. But it doesn't matter how many wickets you have lost. You can dry your tears, love. You haven't lost. Only the 3rd tie in World Cup history. So all 3 ties in the history of the World Cup have involved teams from Africa. South Africa twice and now Zimbabwe. And what a game we have had here. As I said before, neither team have high hopes of getting to the Super 8 stages, but they have entertained here today.
Well, they have given a wake-up call to the Pakistanis. They can't take things for granted. They have to play some serious cricket because these two teams, they've got the potential to make an upset.
Cannot celebrate Kevin Curran. He cannot understand why they didn't win that game. When the 5th wicket went down, Taylor, so unfortunate, the 6th wicket rather. Everything went haywire after that. It was all downhill for Zimbabwe. 1 point each for these two teams. It's obvious that Kevin Curran is not impressed.
But the Irish team, they were very impressive. They sniffed a chance of a victory and they worked so hard. And in the end, managed a 3rd tie in a World Cup. What a game this has been.